Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming. There has been a new update. You can now do friend battles where you do PvP against a specific friend and you do PvP against that person at the end of each day, and it's the first person to win 3 battles wins. So hopefully we'll find some friends to play that with soon, but for right now, where are we going to go? We haven't done a Swift Strike run in a while, so I'm going to allow myself that joy. And I would like to do it with, which is the weapon? Every 5 strikes stun the enemy for 2 turns. So that guy. So we'll do this, and oh god, which one else? Why not that? Why not? Oh, new little loading thing. It's unusual that it would load, but maybe it's just the first time. Or it's crashed, one of the two. Hello? Alright, it did have a bit of a mare there, but we're in. Where do we want to start? Great question. No weapons here, which is unusual. What are they doing? They're going to give freeze to the enemy, so let's get rid of that freeze. The knights are purple now. Are they always purple? I don't remember them being so purple. It's not that much better than our stick, to be honest. Get some wound in. That's what we want to see. Over here, if your health is full, gain a thorn. Exposed, if you have more than 20 gold, gain 20 armor. That would be really good if we can get a bunch of cash, and normally we do. Eventually. But 20 is a lot to work up to so early. But we'll think about it. We need to get a bit stronger before that, just to get through these enemies. Chest oil jewelry box. Gain 1 speed every other turn. Battle starts from 5 speed. Restore 1 health every other turn. Give me the health restore for now. Fairy, we will transform the stick. Pacifist staff, always a fun one. I don't know if muscle potion is in my rotation today. Not any of that. I probably should have taken the weapon, realistically. I do not feel great about our potential outcomes here. Let's start. If you have more speed than the enemy, gain 3 additional strikes. Yes, then go back to the oil. We have more speed than this enemy, so I will take the attack. But what I really want in a minute is to take a speed one. We could try and get a bunch more money, but let's not. -2 down to 5. Do you reckon I can make that fire up there? Oh, okay, well. Goodbye. You. And then we need to get to a fire. We touched a teleporter down here. Is that near a fire? Not. Oh, it's right there. Can I kill this frog? Probably. Yeah. Every 5 strikes, stun the enemy for 2 turns. That'll start if you have more speed than the enemy, gain 3 additional strikes. Alright, we'll stick with this one. Let's see how this goes. So we're faster. Alright, we got them. It wasn't as clean as I was hoping it might be, but we got them. Oh, they phase in now, which is cute. We need to not die. Battlestar gain 1 Riptide, 8 max health. It's going to get us killed if nothing else. Golem is a lovely thing to see, but until I can get to a fire, it's all a bit risky. Am I going to die to you? Turtle loses all its armor after taking damage. We're faster. No, we're not. We're not faster. Ooh. We take 3, get 1 additional attack. They get wounded, so they'd only hit us for 3. But we have... We're not going to get through that armor. Ah, damn. Alright, now we're loading in correctly, so that's something. Brittle Bark Bow is certainly something we can start with. Deal 4 damage, reset. If you have exactly 1 tome, it triggers an additional time. We gotta kill them fast. That's what we gotta do. Give me the healing. And if we're going to be stunned, we might as well have a strike, so it doesn't really cooperate with the idea of being stunned for it to occur. Fine. Whenever you gain additional strikes, gain double the amount. I'm a big fan. So in the patch updates, it did say that... Oh, this is not the edge I want. You don't get to see every fire now. You only get to see some of the fires around you. So you have to get closer before you can see the other fires on the road that you're passing along. Which is certainly an interesting take. Oh, that has a new noisy animation. Alright, we're getting stronger. Is there a teleport around here? Not really. Take me to a grave. Wounded, gain 2 additional strikes. Abso-freaking-lutely. Let's drop this for that. I'm going to go touch this. Eggs are back in Kingmaker now. I didn't take an edge, so... We can choose on a double your attack on hit, gain 1 stun. Probably not. I really want the one that gives me an extra attack because then I could do it twice. Do I want an egg? Probably not. Right, we're at full health. That's what you want to see. Okay, this is a nice little situation I think we've got ourselves into. I believe. Who's faster? Great question. We are. Right, now we need to get wounded. And then we get 4 additional attacks. Lovely. Big fan. Right. Oil. Attack oil. Already at the eastern side of the map. Please stop killing me so quickly. There's a horse down there, but that wolf scares me. Alright, back to our golem friend who... Oh, is he... way back down here? Yes, and we don't have a teleport over there. Damn it. Would I rather have 2 vampiric wines than 2 cracked whetstones? Kinda. Don't say that kills me. Why didn't I get my restore? I'm mad about it. I was wounded. I was hit while wounded. I should have restored. I guess I went to 0 immediately. Sad. Gonna need more attack stat to go with this, and more shield to go with that, so it doesn't eat through our health. Alright, they're not getting any extra attacks with their special bow, which is a relief to see. Gain 3 armor for each stone item, while you have armor, temporarily gain 2 attack. Let's go get to horse. Horse can take me to the golem. Then we can try and find more of the gear that we have. Or, you know, just no chests at all. It's an entirely expected behavior. I will double up on leather gloves. It means I can golem them. We can get some armor back in a moment. Woof. There's a fire above us. Fill the gap. Oil is lovely. Just do attack because we don't need the speed. Get the heal. Right, this is our 5th attack. They get 2 stun. And that gives us the time to get them dead. Lovely. Do we have an edge? No, let's go get one. Convert 2 speed to 1 attack. On hit, restore 1 health. Give me that. If we can get more speed, I'll be happy about it. Take the healing, go to a grave. Whenever you gain armor, gain 1 additional armor. Gain 1 purity. Battle starts when 50% of your current health to that amount of armor. I don't love this situation. There should be a fairy around here. No, we're in a grave, not in a golem. I get through all my armor? Damn it. Not my day. I also should acknowledge that some stats for some gear have changed, and so maybe I'm not being as critical as I should be. But I just want to find the gear I like. You know? It's my foible. First time the enemy takes damage from a bomb, double it. Battle start, gain 6 armor and 6 poison. I don't think we have many interesting bombs in the rotation. But you know what? That'll do a decent chunk of damage. Now is actually not the time to swift strike. Can we get an edge around here? I thought I saw something glint up here, but maybe it was just an animation for the sunrise. When you do non-weapon damage to the enemy, deal 1 additional. Okay. Okay. Where's a golem? Up there. It's too far to make the trip for tonight. I would love a better weapon than this. Is that one? It gives up all of our armor, which is a problem. Do we think we kill this guy immediately? First time the enemy takes damage from a bomb, double it. I don't know if that's going to be 2 damage 2 times, or 2 damage once, 1 damage once, 1 damage once, 1 damage once, plus an extra 1, 2, 3, 4 damage from here, which should be enough, actually. I get to that oil? I cannot get to that oil, but I think we just win. 2 and 1, 1 and 1, 1 and 1, 1 and 1. Ah, we don't win. And now he's going to heal faster than we can kill him. Damn! It's not my day! Right, so teleporter there, teleporter there. Broken bridge. Sure, but what's going on really? I could find a trader with leather boots, I'd be very happy. So we don't have anything explodey right now. Battle start, if your health is full, gain 1 thorn at the start of the rest of battle. Whenever you restore health, gain 2 thorns. Do these always have some kind of synergy between them? Don't know. Grave. That'll start staying yourself for 2 turns. That'll start getting 1 additional strike. I'm going to do this because I don't know that I've ever tried to utilize this weapon before. But we need to heal. I don't think I'm going to make it to that fire, especially not over that broken bridge. Alright, well that's its own set of problems. Let's be equally as fast. Fire over there. No, killed to a freaking fox. Wolf, whatever it was. Why can't I get anything running today? What is in the water? On hit, gain 2 thorns. Maybe it's just a really bad set of items and I'm being punished for it. But I just can't seem to get much of anything going. Hidden dagger surely can't be any good here. Because what are the odds that we find more of them if we can't remove them from the pool, you know? That'll get me killed. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Well, we got 4 armor, so that's a start, I guess. I feel like I've seen this guy multiple times today. Crystal. Don't know that any of the crystals help me. That'll start if you have less than max health than the enemy. Set your health to their max health. If your attack is exactly 1, deal 4 damage on hit. Whenever you lose armor, restore that much health. Your base speed stat is inverted. Alright, find me a 1 stat weapon. We go through a place that has weapons. It would seem not. Can I get to that horse real fast? Not fast enough, almost certainly. Take me to a pile of weapons? Nope. All these weapons are too strong. There's leather boots for once. If the enemy has freeze, temporarily gain 3 attack. No. It's not meant to be. Alright, we're completely wrecked here. Alright, I'm gonna go to the little boy's room and then give this the old college try. Alright, I want to get like 8 items in at least. Start me there. And yeah. One of those. Grave coming up. Look for bones. I'll do a scrying eye real fast. That's pretty close. Need a first edge before we get a second edge. Oh my god. Okay, well. I guess we're doing that. We want to maximize the number of chests we can find. Do we do this now? They got 17 health. And they're hitting for 2. They got 20 in all. And they're going to get 6 more. Jeez, they've got a lot to work with, don't they? There's bones, which means this has got to be nearby. On hit, gain 1 gold. Battle start, gain 5 max health. Restore that. Battle start, give the enemy freeze equal to half your speed. Battle start, gain 5 max health, restore 5 max health, and then that becomes the Swift Strike Belt health. So let's do that. I want to find an edge, and I want to find a teleporter near to that guy. There is one. Trader. No. None of that either. Touch this. Right, I want to go find an edge for this weapon. Which means getting on a horse and going to Features Forge. Oh, there's oil there as well. See, I shouldn't have gone up then down then up. I wasted 3 steps, but I was wondering if this pile might have had another hidden dagger in it. Turn start. If you have more speed than the enemy, spend 1 speed to temporarily gain 3 attack until the end of the turn. I do have more speed than them, but right now I can't really accommodate that. Show me, please, where an anvil is. Well, not on this half. Well, if I can't get an anvil yet, I can at least get an oil. Then if we can get through this fight, we can keep hunting for that edge. Right. We hit quite hard. Good. Shortcut back. If you have exactly 1 sanguine item, it triggers 1 additional time. That's not bad. Whenever you restore 5 or more health, deal 5 damage. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. So, these 3 make a nice little set together. Haven't found an edge yet, which is upsetting. Oh wait, if you have exactly 1 sanguine item, this makes 2 sanguine items you didn't read. Would I rather this go off twice or do 5 damage? I think I'd rather this go off twice. Maybe we can find a fairy. We're at the west border of the world. No red ring there. Give me the speed to match. What's in this space? Don't remember. Show me a forge, damn it. Is this the tiniest version of this space I've ever seen? Honestly, what even is going on? That's amazing. Oh, we should definitely detour over there. That's what I was thinking about these mud houses. Upgrade something. Gain 10 health. Get 4 attack. Get 2 additional strikes. 2 additional strikes for 9 damage is tons. If we're the same speed as them, then lose all your armor after the first strike. 7, 8, 9. 9, 18, 27. I think we win quite comfortably. I can't believe we haven't found an edge for our weapon yet. That's what's really baffling me. Like, we find the gnome that offers double edges and just never find a single edge. Feels statistically unlikely. Oh my god, I've never seen this happen before. Holy. How high can it go? Get wrecked. Sure. We've got enough speed. They're doing a lot of Riptide. That'll start, gain 3 poison and give the enemy Riptide equal to your poison. Enemy strikes ignore armor. I don't think I have any problems here. I think I just hit them really hard and fast. Battle start, stun the enemy for 1 turn is a little unfortunate. Let's see what this hut has. In 3 armor for each equipped item. Whenever you skip your strike, heal. No. More attack. Less speed, honestly. I'll take it. There's the gnome. We still haven't found the edge we want. We got a lot of money for re-rolling, so we can go see if there's something better than this glove. We have this full, gain 5 armor. It's not bad. One more. Alright. Show me. Did we see? We saw bones over there already. So I wouldn't expect to see bones up here as well. Give me another horse. For the life of me, I cannot find an edge. Wounded, regain all your base armor. Enemy strikes do 2 damage, that's why you have armor. None of that for me right now, thanks. Crone or something? I would have slept at that fire if I had thought to. Oh, we lost one of our speeds, so now we're not going when they're going. In which case, should we just commit to having humongous attack? Helmet of Envy, Sword of Pride. I don't know what this does, and I should learn at some point, because... I mean, 5 more attack is a silly amount of attack. But I don't want to get rid of anything I've got right now. I need a fire before... Okay, there's a fire right next to great stuff there. We didn't see what was in there yet. Bunch of chests. That's pretty good. Since we have a lot of money, although thereafter we won't get more money in the fights unless we have some other method of making money, so maybe not. Turn start, gain 1 poison. 2 attack is more than we get with cracked whetstone. Right, we need to come to here, do this. How big is our attack going to get? Plenty big enough. Okay, I'm still mad we have not found an edge. This guy, Hero's Return. Doesn't look super threatening. 10 attack is a lot. He's only got 5 health. Did he only get into the fight with 5 health? Oh no, this is -5. Okay. 9 speed also is rough. And double your attack on hit, gain 1 stun is very scary. So he's going to hit for 20. Okay, well, that also hurts a lot. Battle start, give the enemy freeze would be nice. Honestly, wounded, give the enemy freeze might not be bad if we can survive one hit. Whether we can or not, who knows? Now, gain 5 max health, restore 5, take 6. I'm nervous about our current state of health. Right, that helps. But yeah, our health is not enough to get through this. That's what we need. I'll take like 8 of those right now. That would be fantastic. Bees. It's not something I need, but possibly something we could come back to. Eggs. Are we going to survive one turn? Is the real question here. Honestly, this Lifeblood Bomb probably isn't doing that much work for us. We didn't accidentally take a second Sanguine thing, did we? No, I did, and I thought about doing a fairy, and we never did. God damn, Gothic, you numpty. Alright. Get rid of that. That's half of our problems, probably. We do have 2 foods. Marble Mushroom. Battle start. Gain 6 armor and 3 poison, 4 attack. I would really, really like to get a chest before... Oh, no! I'm so mad. Alright, that is all for today. Let's not go out on these set of banners again for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.